That is some messed up wallpaper.
Must have got hungry without Venom around.
Evil consumes everything, even itself.
Ready for round two?
Always.
Ding ding.
What is that?
Old magical graffiti? You tell me.
Not the wards. That.
Caretaker, tell Strange we found a way back into his sanctum.
Finally.
Oh, and one more thing.
We are not alone.
By her command.
You've proven that the Faithbreaker can smash through that symbiote. Now you'll just have to do it a few more times. Oh, and try not to bring the roof down on your heads in the process.
I think I can hear Strange grimacing through the radio. Getting better every day.
Not a problem.
That's one hell of a move.
Hail that.
Might all be events in the future. At the end of the day, it'll still come down to me punching something.
Some things never get old, kiddo.
Your time has come.
By her command.
The victory!
You're gonna regret that.
They must really want to piss me off.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to get you for this. Don't waste the opportunity.
Hydra sure does get around. Are we sure they don't have a limbo portal too?
Don't blink. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. And I thought, man, Man, they look ugly. Talk while you still can. As ordered.
We'll have to do better than that.
Can't run from this.
I will aid you if I can.
I've got your back.
It's good to be back.
Save this one just for you!
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Okay, let's hear it. Watch and learn.
All lined up.
Someone's hurt bad.
It's too bad those gloves won't work for anyone else. Would love to see Carol, Captain Marvel, knock those tendrils as a car.
Blade, such a sweet talker.
Indeed. For now, leave the Faith Breaker to me.
One more time.
See that?
Just what I needed. A weak attempt.
You had your chance to escape.
Weak, even for Hydra.
On Beta, moving into position.
Lucky shot.
Hail Hydra!
Don't mess with me. What did we learn today?
Just keep throwing warm bodies in there until you're exhausted. Try and focus on the symbiote, not the soldiers.
Your fate is sealed. You're lucky to still be breathing. Talk while you still can. Broken through.
Gonna sound like one of Blade's action movies right now, but go!
Get to the sanctum!
Mother,
You kept me waiting, child.
I am here now.
Yes. Alone. Always so alone.
Did I miss the party? You are just in time.
I told you the door works now.
Sorry! First apocalypse excitement, I guess.
The little sorcerer returns home.
Can't say I like what you've done with the place, Demon Mother, or my friend. No matter. Already, the power of the Sanctum returns to me. Your days of plundering its secrets end today!
But that was never the plan. Now,
Yes, Mother.
sick.
No! We're losing her!
Maybe she's got the right idea.
Not while there's still a chance to seal that breach and save the Sanctum!
Hydra Immortalis! We stand with the Mother. No one will touch you.
Watch closely.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
They deserve no mercy.
You have earned this. Was that truly your best?
Let's give it a go. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
This one's for you.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Their mystics fall before us. something from the depths.
We serve until the end.
What did I do to deserve this?
Join Lilith together.
By the will of the old god.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Take that!
Pain! Temporary.
Anybody else feel that?
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Hydra's stand following great doom.
Challenge the Sorcerer Supreme.
I've been waiting.
In the search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
I know I'm new to this whole prophecy game, Doc, but none of this is good, is it?
No, Peter, it is not. Safe distance while I rectify the situation. I will be...
What? 2 steps behind us? I've seen too many movies to fall for that one. I'm staying.
As am I. Hail that! No point in protecting your master now.
Respond. Anyone. Damn this interference. Not getting through.
The mystical barrier that separates the realms is collapsing. Some technical difficulties are to be expected. I don't know if you can still hear me, Sarah, but if something should happen, please tell Tony. Don't touch my stuff.
No point in holding out now. Step right up. Test your strength.
This has gone on more. We must purge this sanctum no matter what it takes.
If there was ever a time for you to lose your temper, Doctor, this would be it.
Well done, my friends. Leave if you must! I can hold it!
Like hell you can!
I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing not good, right?
No. No, it is not.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. That really, really sucked.
Try adding a few dozen more reallys.
I'm in shock. I didn't expect to lose the sanctum.
Oh, you didn't expect to lose the sanctum? That was my whole life. Ripped open and decimated before my eyes.
We need to have a serious conversation about Lilith. She's much stronger than we anticipated.
We did everything we could, and it still wasn't enough.
Lilith is a pain, for sure. But right now, she's hiding behind our boy Bruce. And if he's giving her IT advice, then that's a problem I can do something about.
I failed. How else can I describe it? I failed not just my teammates, but the world.
That's right. You did fail. All of you.
Oh, hey, don't sugarcoat it or anything.
But that doesn't mean you lost. And that is an important distinction. This war is far from over. And tomorrow we will rise again. And fight again.
I'm too tired for a hoorah, but the sentiment is there.
I appreciate the inspirational words. We all need it.
I'm sure. Now rest, get some sleep. All of you. The battle will wait until morning. I know this is difficult for you, Stephen. But the Sanctum is gone, and we need to plan for what comes next.
What's next? Armageddon has already happened. What's next is hell on Earth. The barrier has been breached. Expect the world to fall, city by city, nation by nation.
I'm not ready to give up, and neither should you.
It's not just losing the Sanctum that hurts us. It's also Banner.
We will handle him, as long as he doesn't become the Hulk.
It's his mind that I'm most worried about. That rift charge is just the start of the awful things he could conceive of. He is Lilith's most powerful weapon now.
Then you know what we need to fight back with, right?
We tried. Blaze is being impossible unless he gives us the parchment.
Shh. Voices carry. Let us lower ours.
Hunter, where are you? Have you heard everything that's happening?
Lilith and her minions did a Yes. And New York is just... I haven't seen the city in such a state since Blade and I... What happened between...
Do you want the long version?
I want...
It was our first encounter. Blade wondered if I was...
You are unlike...
True. Anyway, he tried to stab me with a wooden stake. I threw him off the...
Wait, you mean...
Oh yes. In fact, I believe my bite...
Blade says he was born...
Well, that's his side of the story. But I know the man...
I am unsure who to believe.
No need. I just told you everything you need to know.
I heard Strange is spooky, but look on the bright side.
I am a little...
Why? Half the weirdos here have survived more than one apocalypse. How's going by?
You have a point, but Strange...
Yeah, sorry, pal, but I find it hard to cry over a bunch of wood and nail.
You have never...
Nope. Not unless you count the abandoned subway system. The Abbey's the only home you ever had, right?
Correct. I spent my entire...
So you'd be like Dr. Magic Man if this...
No.
Oh, not attached to material things.
I'm just saying that I would...
Clearly you're gonna need a roommate. I volunteer. Just don't ask me to pay rent. I won't say a peep to Dr. Strange about his house. Don't worry.
This is not going the way I wanted it to. The sanctum...
Getting reports of zombies in the sewers.
Vampires in Manhattan? More vampires in Manhattan.
The green sky is growing.
All right. Let's not give in to rumors.
Sorry, Cap. I don't think these are just rumors. The old Spidey sense has been on double red alert since...
We lost the Sanctum? Perhaps now you understand why I was so adamant we save it. Think of the Sanctum as our world's supernatural ozone layer. When it breaks down, or explodes...
Holes open up. Only in this case, instead of a nasty sunburn, you get demons. Lots of demons.
And his children basked in his light as the temple of the false gods fell.
Oh, what album is that from?
The prophecy. The dark god Cthon readies his return.
Well, does the dark god Cthon own a dude ranch in the southwest? Because there's a whole lot of something going on out there.
Should, probably tell them.
About?
The carnival. Johnny Blaze and the Quentin Carnival.
No way.
Who exactly is Johnny Blaze?
Sort of a jerk. Legend. Famous stunt rider, fellow spirit of vengeance.
And keeper of the parchment of power.
The final page of the Darkhold. The missing piece my mother needs to complete the prophecy and free Cthon.
When were you gonna tell the rest of us this?
Welcome to our world.
The entire point of a secret guardian is to remain secret.
Yeah? From the look of things, I'd say your little secret is out.
With the barrier gone, our enemies must have been able to detect the page's foul presence. Lord knows what wretched evil Lilith sent to retrieve it.
Strange and Tony should start a Lost Headquarters support group.
Anyone seen Charlie? I need some hellhound copies. Damn it. I needed that sanctum.
What's up, Hunter?
The strange webs you shoot are fascinating.
I can't imagine how Dr. Strange feels right.
You do not wish...
I'm sure he'd like to be with his own...
I think Dr. Strange would appreciate...
Thank you for your insight, Hunt.
The Sanctum was his home.
I hope... Either way,
Did the X-Men...
We do. We've had several close calls, but there's still a place.
It will not help Dr. Strange if you think like that.
You're right. I'll choose my word.
That is something...
Maybe I appreciate your...
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Hunter, hello.
Hunter.
We're supposed to have shop class? Tony really got under his skin. I've never seen him this mad.
Lead.
Thanks.
You've gone too far, Tony.
Explain how replacing outdated equipment is a problem.
You moved my car.
It was in the way, and I moved it back.
Crap.
All this flashy junk isn't why I'm here. Why any of the rest of us are here.
Well, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, then get out of the way.
Never meet your heroes. I get it now. I don't know why I thought you could change.
Robbie just needs a little space. Now that we know Wanda's a threat, you'll need an edge if you face her. Nothing that involves her coming to harm.
How is that?
Our first prototype keeps you connected to the real world in case...
Like an anchor.
Exactly. If Wanda alters your reality, our second prototype alters it back. Robbie got the idea from his spirit of vengeance. I think the prototype...
Like a button I press to reset her...
Perfect. Thanks for getting me those components. We're good. Time to...
I think your gearhead pal is still wound up.
Okay. Hunter, give me a minute. I want to make sure Robbie's okay.
Take your time. I'll assemble the prototype for the Hunter.
Oh, I'd prefer to hold off. There are some details I want to go over before we begin.
Oh, come on. You've managed so far. How hard can it be for me?
Sure. Fine.
Before we get started, I've noticed Parker takes twice as long to finish these prototypes than he should. I have some ideas. We should... You know what? It's just easier if I... Sit back and watch... What? You looking for a round two? I don't want to butt heads, but to quote a frenemy, I can do this all day.
Tony, I don't want to fight you. You were my hero growing up.
Kids do love Iron Man.
Not Iron Man. You, Tony. The man who could fix any problem with technology.
What do you want, Robbie?
10 years ago, you bought the Salazar steel plant, then shut it down. Do you remember what you said at the press conference? When you announced the Stark Technology Center?
Something witty?
You said, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, you should get out of my way. Tony, you put half the families in my neighborhood out of work. And for what? You never even broke ground on that technology center.
I don't even remember this.
3 years later, most of the families who you put out of work had moved away. Follow the jobs, you know? The rest of us weren't so lucky. That's when things got real bad. But those families had it right. You need to know when it's time to move on. So good luck with shop class. I hope it's all the progress you want it to be.
You too, Parker?
Yeah, Tony. If I could manage it, how hard can it be for you?
Damn it. What just happened?
Robbie never mentioned anything about...
He said 10 years ago? I don't remember buying a steel...
Was he wrong?
Probably not. I can fix this.
Maybe.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
Wow. The books in this place are something else. Did you know...
I have met some of those shape-shifting spider humans. One moment...
Wait, you do know I would never attack you, right? I mean, I don't know. Actually, all this reading got me thinking. With my spider roots, and the spiders being so occult adjacent, I'm not asking you to pull any strings for me or anything like that. I just want your honest...
I think you have the potential of being a good candidate, but I cannot speak for the rest of the Sun.
That's the plan. I don't want anyone to think I was expecting any...
Good, because no special...
One last question.
Yes?
If I read these books here, I'm not...
Have you been reading?
No.
Do not open your door to any knock that sounds unnatural.
No inhuman knocks. Got...
Just because there is talk of a slime monster lurking beneath Manhattan does not mean...
Oh, it does. Look, I know Eddie and Venom. They're not what you'd call unsore losers. And we did, you know, kind of bury them under an old bell tower.
Has anyone seen the creature since?
Long gone by the time S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up. They go to ground when you wound their pride. In this case, underground.
Venom on the loose, licking his wounds.
Now that's a friendly neighborhood problem. So, how about we go solve it?
Do you have a question?
You gotta work on your social cues.
Are you worried that Venom will hold a grudge?
It's hard fighting
I wouldn't say worried.
You still think this is a...
We got all the slime in the world. So, where's our slime monster?
Vampire. Vampires.
Maybe it's the Downtown Express?
Sounds like a lair.
Sounds like...
Still so hungry.
And there is your slime monster.
Time for seconds.
Breakfast for dinner, I guess, with a side of vamp over easy.
Not so easy for the vamp.
Oh, gross, Eddie! It's hard to know who to root for in these parasite versus parasite situations.
Parasite?
A demonically possessed symbiote?
With a vampire's bloodlust.
Not good.
Come on, Eddie, don't do this!
They are definitely doing this.
I should have known that thing would crawl back to the sewers once Lilith had no use for it.
Wrong! We have no use for Lilith! We don't need her!
Tell yourself whatever you have to.
Interrupt, but have you really been eating those vampires, Eddie?
The rarest meat of all!
So if you are what you eat, what does that make you? You know, you're pretty good at this.
I cannot seem to pierce it.
They're not giving up yet. This is low even for you, Eddie. Moping in the sewers, scarfing down the undead? You're better than this.
We are better!
I meant more on a personal, even spiritual level, you know?
We know your blood will make us stronger than she ever could!
He has not lost his way with words.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Looks like it's up to me. Try this on. More Hydra coming quick. I never thought I'd miss being chased across the city, but this is really getting close.
Now the sun is getting worse down here.
He's not eating roses.
You were too weak for this fight.
Here we go again.
Centuries ago.
Oh man, more Hydra incoming. Remember the old days, Eddie? We had our differences, but were they really as bad as this?
Good or bad, we have had enough of all of you!
I'm really getting through to him today.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Ready for a crossover?
mother abandons you.
This one's for you! This would be a lot easier if you guys just give up now.
While I appreciate the talk him down, I would settle for a knockout.
I'm not sure which is tougher, but we'll get to him either way.
Demon energy from every pore!
Don't lose it, pal. Either of you.
He is lost. One mercy remains.
Ah, yes. The elimination of one tormented soul for the good of many. Oh, but humans do love a moral dilemma. The umami of an otherwise flavorless existence.
Mephisto.
Gesundheit. Nice mullet.
Go to hell.
There's nowhere I would rather be, but I've come on business. So let's make a deal.
Is this one of those fiddle at the crossroads scenarios, or...?
No deal.
My terms are as follows. I spare Venom. I cure the symbiote of Lilith's demonic touch. I end the blood fever he's given himself, gorging on curdled vampire bile. I retch a little thinking of it.
I said, no deal.
All this, and I ask but one inconsequential thing in return. Stop the vampire uprising. The undead are bad for business.
So you cure Eddie, and we keep doing what we've been doing?
Yes. Wipe them out. Remove every trace of their foul scourge from the earth. Then I will cure this pathetic creature forever.
For the last time, no.
Hold up. Give me the fine print.
Nothing much. The usual. If you should fail, you'll discover something far more threatening than the undead, namely yours truly, etc., immortal soul, yada yada.
This is a bad idea.
This or he dies? We don't have much of a choice. I'm in.
Good. Just sign there and there. You may feel a little sting. Bad food! We will destroy you, bad food!
Go get him, Ed.
We should follow.
You do have a vampire war to wage. Oh, and Peter, I'll see you around.
How did he know my... Huh. Of all the surprises we've had so far, that was one of the weirdest. So, that's a truce then, right, Eddie?
We feel like ourselves again. Weaker, but ourselves. We will spare you. For now.
Hey, that's progress.
He didn't threaten to eat you. That is progress.
something. Your fate is sealed. Feel my call. You had your chance to escape.
I'm on it. Man, I'm good. Forgot what you were like before Lilith got in your head. I've kind of missed it.
Your fault Lilith got in our head to begin with.
Is that really what you think? I never wanted that. I was trying to keep you
Stopping us, leaving us hungry.
Well, that is kind of my job.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. I'm impressed. New breed vampires have little sense of self-preservation.
Monster, beast, creature, what were you going to say?
New ally of ours?
We don't believe you.
Ha! I think that's the last of them. And not a moment too soon.
How invigorating. Is that
Eddie?
Well, this is awkward.
You are the man in the monster?
Something like that.
So, you okay, Eddie?
Blood! It's kidding, little joke. No, I come in peace. For once.
Really? New kids gotta get in on this too? Hey, by the way, you're killing it out there. Respect.
Thank you. Not my first vampire war.
Eddie, are you yourself again?
Well, you mean, are we ourselves? Yeah, Lilith. She made us a monster. We did awful things. You know that's not who we are, right?
Of course.
So I'm sitting here, well, in there, and thinking... I saw what you did for me. So, how about we put aside all our, you know, personal stuff?
Okay...
No, not forever. Just until this whole messed up vampire situation is figured out. Till all the innocent people are safe. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
Works for me.
Shake on it. Oh. Wait a sec. Put her there, partner.
I'm there, partner.
Welcome to the Midnight Suns.
I am glad to have... You guys really put the home in home base.
I hope the accommodations are better.
Your mother gave me a lot of... Thanks again for what you did for me.
Eddie, you are here because a mutual
You mean he believes I'm
I do not want...
Look, Parker and I have a complicated history, but it's water under the bridge. But enough about us. Can you trust me after
After 300 years, I am...
Oh, wow, yeah. So, now that we've cleared the air,
I agree with you, but Peter made his decision.
Maybe. I can't shake the feeling that he traded the devil we know for the...
If the world ends, we shall never know.
I'm glad you sound confident. No offense, but I hear there's a gym here, and I'm itching to... Okay.
I would like to know more.
Really?
What was your life like before?
I was a reporter, and I was pretty good at it. Well, I was okay. Had a few wins. Then... it's a long story. And not my... I still find the occasional reporting gig, but... Well, let's just say it's for news site...
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Just not the kind...
What drives you to...
Plenty of people will tell you I'm no hero. Some of them might be living in the Abbey. I guess you could say I had a tough childhood. Always wished I'd had a strong friend, so I became a monster. To save those too small to...
You seem rude.
Is...
Half the Midnight Suns believe the greater good can sometimes
eat their enemy.
You could put it that
way. My brand of justice.
I would like to know more.
Naturally.
How did you and this...
I got bitten by a radioactive...
What?
No, that would have been less traumatic. Truth is, Spider-Man... Be surprised what that kid gets up to. Anyway, Parker found the suit...
What are your...
Without your mom's demonic protein powder? We also have limited shape-shifting abilities. Our tendrils are handy when we need to grab something or web someone. Don't tell Parker, but he traded down when he went...
I noticed that you sometimes refer to yourself as we.
Because I'm a king in black.
What is that?
It doesn't matter. Truth is, Venom isn't a singular personality. It's a...
Must be strange to...
Yeah, well, if you thought it was hard fighting...
Eddie?
That's not how it works. I'm not deranged, but it also happens to be true.
Actually...
Are you heading?
Soon.
Anything else?
What does S.H.I.E.L.D.
What does an international...
Yeah.
Not very...
That...
Look, if Satan had a nuke, I could hand you a dossier thicker than your head. Frankly, I should be asking you. What can...
Well,
Which is more than what S.H.I.E.L.D. will ever admit.
Mephisto detests new...
I have no good answer for that. No. My gut tells me new breed vampires keep him... You'll have...
Peter.
Why? Because one of my ex-nemeses now lives in the same building? Do I not look okay?
You seem very relaxed.
Okay.
Which is surprising, because when you sleep tonight, all that separates you from what...
And now I'm anxious.
If it is an issue, we can find an alternative lot.
No. I think this... Sure, I didn't exactly bond with the symbiote, but... You know what I mean.
I will take...
Anyway, that's not the only reason I'm on edge. Back...
When you sign a contract with...
So I should have read...
It was likely too...
Well, it does not surprise me that the devil is a data miner.
Are you prepared?
I am more...
Something...
Nothing important.
The meeting is...
Then I should wrap...
I don't think...
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.